Yo! Are you maxed in Blox fruits, after a long day of grinding? And now, you have nothing else to do? Well then this video is for you. I will show you 7 things you can do after you're maxed out. This video will be pretty similar to my older video about this topic. Other than that, let's move on to the first thing you can do. PvP. This is by far the most simple and arguably the most fun thing to do. Because there is nothing better than getting a satisfying kill. But all you have to do is, get a fruit, and start fighting people. It's that simple. But there's much more to PvP than just getting a fruit and spamming it. If you want to master the art of PvP, you'll have to learn OP combos that obliterate your enemies just like that. And you'll have to learn how to can trick and dodge your enemies' attacks and combos. But before you PvP, you are going to choose a fruit for PvP that suits you. But, I will show you what fruits you should use. If you're new to PvP, I highly recommend you to use Ice, Go, or you can use a spammy beast fruit like Kitsune, or Buddha. But if you want to play the long game and master a fruit, then I recommend using Rumble, Light, or Portal. After that I recommend learning a combo with these fruits. You can look up a powerful combo on YouTube, then choose one that you like. But in order to even perform the combos, you will need to get the fighting style, sword, and gun that was used in that combo. But speaking of that, we should move on to the second thing you can do. The endgame items are obviously the best items in the game. They are super useful in all aspects of the game, such as PvP, grinding, sea events, raids, and mobility. And when I'm talking about endgame items, I'm talking about fighting styles, swords, guns, accessories. I will show you all of the items you should get, starting with the fighting style. Firstly, you should get the Sharkman Karate, Dragon Talon, Superhuman, Electric Claw, Superhuman V2, and Sanguine Art fighting styles. These are the best, and most common fighting styles used in the game. Next, for the swords, you should get the CDK, Spiky Trident, Shark Anchor, DTK, Dragon Trident, and Gravity Cane. For guns, I recommend you get the Soul Guitar, Acidum Rifle, Kabucha, and Serpent Bow. Last but not least, for the accessories, I recommend you to get the Swan Glasses. That is all of the items you need for basically every task and game, such as grinding, PvP, etc. Now we should move on to the next thing to do when you are maxed. Believe it or not, it's actually possible to get your dream permanent fruits and game passes for free. But it won't be easy to get, and it will be super expensive, and I mean it. For example, you will need either 4 dragon fruits, or 4 kitsune fruits, just to get one good permanent fruit, which is crazy but understandable. If you want, you can use the Blox fruits value list, if you want to see the value of every permanent fruit. Anyways, if you want to know how to actually obtain these fruits, I will show you 2 OP methods to get these fruits easily. This method is a bonus, because you won't be able to do it all of the time, and here's why. Fruit farming is basically every non-trading way to get fruits. So in a fruit farm, you would basically do every method that gives fruits consecutively, such as spinning fruits, and events like the factory raid, or the sea castle raid. And these events have a good chance of giving you a decent fruit. But the best part of this method is that you can multitask it. So while you wait for an event to happen, or your spin cooldown to reset, you can just do other things in the background. You can also pair this method with another OP fruit making method. Trading is also another good way to get fruits and get rich in general. Before you trade, you should learn the values of the fruits, so you don't get scammed, and you'll know the value of every fruit in the game. After that, you can just join the second sea, or the third sea, and just start trading. But if you can't find anybody to trade with, or you're finding it hard to get good offers, I recommend you to use Discord. Once you have Discord loaded up, I recommend you join the official Blox Fruit server, and the Fantasy World server. Then, you should go to the trading channel and start trading there. And that is how you start trading. I recommend you go for small W trades, because they are much easier, and will take less time to get. But keep in mind that you can only trade 5 times every 12 hours. I recommend you mix this method with the fruit farming method. if you want to get as much fruits as possible. Now let's move on to the next thing to do when you're maxed. When you're maxed and bored, you can make content about this game. You can post your videos on YouTube, TikTok and etc. You can make videos about PvP, trading, commentary videos, or you can milk Blox fruits update leaks. You can make videos about anything you like, but those are just my examples. But the best part is, if you work hard, and stay consistent for some time, you can eventually make some decent money from your videos. But there is really nothing else to say about this. Now let's move on to the final part of this video. This is probably the most reliable, and the best, but probably the most boring method to get fruits. The reason why I didn't put this method earlier in the video is because I've already made a detailed and in-depth tutorial about this method. Be sure to check it out if you want. Now if you're still here, let's move on to the conclusion of this video. Now that is the end of the video. Please subscribe bro, I need to hit 1000 subs like please man. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like, and if you have any other things you want to share you can comment it below. I'll highly appreciate it if you comment something. Even if it's a hi or yo. Anyways, Floppish out.